What's your creative approach?
It's every project is different. It's funny because you see all these lots and they're all about the same size, but every project is different. It has to do with what the client wants, obviously, but every site has its own little feeling as far as where the light comes from, where the sun is, where the if it's where the breeze is coming from, and how the topography is. For instance, my house here, the lot went from the street, sloped back gently to the backyard. And when I first bought this house, it was 2 feet above the grade in the backyard. So I lowered this back part here. As you can see, it's now a 10-foot ceiling to get closer to grade. Every project has something unique about it. And the key is to find that, is try to find out what those characteristics are and then make it work.
And part of that too is fighting trends, so let me back up. So here in Los Angeles, Southern California, you started in the 70s. The 70s was not a good time in Southern California for architecture.
I look beyond that. Now, one of the things too, I ended up doing a lot of traditional work. Obviously, I went to SCI-Arc. I'd love to be doing more modern work, so I'd done plenty of modern work. But I grew up in a Wallace Neff house, the Goetz House, and I was exposed to something simple as molding. Well, what is molding in a house? Well, it does an amazing thing to a house, So I have this affinity for it, and also I cared enough about the styles to explore them, to understand them, to know what works in a specific style. And the thing that I was looking at, the 70s, the mistake a lot of people have made is they don't bother to open a book. They can't even just open a book and look at, okay, I'm going to do a Mediterranean house. We were just talking about Mediterranean houses. Open a book. Take a drive to Santa Barbara. Walk down State Street. Take a look at the details, how it's done. It's actually very simple. But actually, be able to synthesize it and make something in a specific style, make it look like it's timeless. And I know that's a cliche.